Someone help me.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage flame.
If you've ever looked up how to improve at Rocket League, you'll most likely find a few of the same answers going around. While the most obvious is just don't be plat, the other obvious answer is to just play the game more. But such a broad statement doesn't come with much to offer in terms of how you should be spending your time while you play. In fact, you could actually be hurting yourself by creating bad habits or just wasting your time because you're not sure what to be doing one way or another. While some people would argue that it's best to play against real players to improve, from what I've experienced, a majority of people would say that grinding free play is the way you should go about training and spending your time in Rocket League more than anything else. Now, personally, I'm someone who doesn't spend too much time in free play. Normally, I just go into casual, warm up for a bit, play for a few hours, and then I stop for the day. But with my schedule and life being so hectic lately, I haven't even had the time to do that. So while I'm rusty, I figured what better way to get back into the flow of things than by testing out if grinding free play really does help you improve that much. So I stupidly sat in free play for 24 hours straight. Why did I do this? I don't know. Could I have just played a few hours every day to get back into things? Sure. But I decided 24 hours straight was the way I wanted to go about this. Luckily, I had my friends stay up with me for a lot of the 24 hours, watching movies or TV shows on the side while I played, so I wasn't just sitting alone, bored and completely hating my life. Before I go over what happened in my 24 hours spent in free play, I wanted to mention something that doesn't take 24 hours to do, and that is hit the subscribe button. If it does take you 24 hours, then you need to upgrade your internet or talk to your internet service provider because it shouldn't even take you 24 seconds to do that. And it helps me out a lot. It's free. It might make your life a little bit better. It might give you a smile or two maybe, or your money back. I don't actually. That's not true. No money back. If you want to support me further, you can use code Phrillip in the Rocket League item shop. I hope you enjoy the video. I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night or evening or brunch. If anyone out there is eating brunch right now, have like a blueberry scone on me or something. Starting up Rocket League can be a bit of a task sometimes, but a simple task hasn't ever stopped me for the chance at free content. The day was Saturday. It all started at 1:45 p.m. The weather was nice, sunny, warm, but with a cool breeze. The perfect weather for staying inside. I was minding my own business until she walked in. She was stunning. Gorgeous green eyes, a beautiful accent, and legs that went on for days. I don't know where this is going. I was playing Rocket League. It was 1:45 p.m. on a Saturday. I was chilling with my buds in Discord. We were just watching something on the side. When things started off, I felt really rusty. I hadn't played for about a week and a half, and my mechanics were just not there. At first, I kind of was just trying to ease in, get my feel for things, and warm up. It was a simple warm up, not much to say about it. It all started like the first hour of any day of Rocket League. I still feel like I'm sliding into that like noir voice on accident. Anyways, I had about 3 main goals for this 24-hour experience. The obvious one was to make it the whole 24 hours straight. Obviously, I took bathroom breaks and I ate when I needed to, but I never stopped for more than 15 minutes, and any time that I took roughly longer than 10 minutes, I just mentally added it to the clock so I could make it to the full time fairly. Another goal I had was to get down certain mechanics that I've attempted and maybe even scored in the past, but I've never taken the time to practice enough to pull off somewhat consistently. I wanted to see if practicing the same few mechanics and shots for a long duration would be plausible and actually worth it over the period of 24 hours. And the final goal was simple. I wanted to find out how long I could practice where it would benefit me before I had diminishing returns. Oh no.
What happened? What is that?
His mic changed.
Oh no.
Bob, don't say
Bob?
anything.
Be very quiet. I can hear your chair creaking.
Oh no. Oh no, what happened?
Oh,
I could hear
holy
the air
shit.
conditioner.
Hello?
Alright.
What?
You're good.
Holy shit. I was so scared for my ears.
I accidentally like leaned back on the board that could.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, it's so scary though, because it's like, and I hear a chair creaking. I'm like, if Bob says anything, my eardrums are exploding, dude.
We all like slowly realized.
Oh shit.
Don't say anything. So, with the technical difficulties out of the way, the first few hours started off quite smooth. Since I don't want to break up every single hour, as many of them were pretty uneventful, I'm just going to break it down into different chunks where I found the best improvement during the 24-hour period. And I know it's a big jump, but for the first 10 to 12 hours, I didn't notice that big of a change in anything but my consistency. I could definitely feel the percentage of shots that I was making versus not making slowly shifting in my favor, and I found that after that much consistent playtime, my card control felt smooth, and luckily, I wasn't feeling sluggish or tired at all yet, but there was no major noticeable improvements to the mechanics I could do or not do. As time passed, I felt the consistency growing, but it wasn't until about 14 to 16 hours in that I really felt like I was getting a grasp on multiple mechanics I had been practicing this whole time. After so many different trials and errors with all of the practice I had been doing, things were starting to click on what was right or wrong with the shots I was making. I think I just figured out how to do ceiling pinches. Oh, that's close. Oh my gosh. Dude, everything feels like it's like making sense. Oh my gosh, that's so much easier than I thought it was. Like even when I'm messing up, it still feels somewhat clean. Oh my, I could sidewall musty. Can't score it, but it's there. Kind of, never mind. I take it all back. Now, the shots weren't always the most beautiful, and sometimes my goal was just to do the mechanics themselves and not focus on scoring it, but to be able to do them even somewhat consistently after having no idea how to pull them off just hours prior, I would say is great improvement. This caused some motivation that lasted for a few more hours until a fall-off point. When my friends started getting up for work, that's when I remembered how long I had gone without sleep. I could feel it, and I was exhausted.
Have you seriously been going for 19 hours straight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That's why we were just watching movies last night.
Oh my god.
Isn't that great?
I don't think so.
No, I'm chilling, dude.
You sound so sleep deprived.
I'm not sleep deprived, dude.
You are always sleep deprived. I've known you for 4 years. You've been sleep deprived for all of them.
No.
Yes.
This was the fall off point. After roughly 20 hours had passed, I had had enough. But I was going to stick it out. While this was the point where I felt my consistency was going back down, I still felt like I was playing way better than when I had started my 24 hours in the beginning. Surprisingly, while I wasn't very alert and I just wanted to go to bed, I really wasn't playing that bad. I came into this 24-hour experience with 3 goals, and I feel like I succeeded in all of them. I got down certain mechanics that I didn't have down before, and the following week I was able to put them into practice outside of Freeplay. I found that, like a lot of people say, consistent practice in Freeplay really does benefit you, I believe, more than just playing the game. But I don't believe it's necessary to do it all in one sitting like I did. And finally, my last goal was to go 24 hours in Freeplay, and I did that. And in the final minute, I wanted to attempt ending things with one final cool goal. I'm gonna try for one last cool goal then. Oh! Oh my. That is how it would end. Yeah. I would like Athena flick the top of it. It was cool. It was there. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get me out of Freeplay. I'm done. Hello? Wait, did the game crash? The game crashed. That's great. That's funny. The timing on that's perfect. Oh well. Time for bed. Good night, everyone. Mwah. Oh gosh.